Okay, look at this. Hundreds of people are lining up outside the stores since 3 a.m. Some even broke vending machines. You see this thing everywhere on social media. Some people are over the moon, others very frustrated.
Oh my god!
And all of this for this weird little toy, Labubu. I kept seeing this thing pop up, and every time I ask myself, why is everyone so obsessed with this weird little plush toy? I mean, it's kinda strange, right? What makes it so addictive? Why can't people get enough of it? So I decided to buy one to find out. I live in Dubai, so I hopped on Noon. It's basically the local version of Amazon, and there it was, this little thing selling for 250 dirhams. That's about $60. And get this, they promised to deliver in 7 minutes. Yeah, that's Dubai, but hey, that's a story for another video. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyway, while I'm waiting for my order, let's rewind a bit. Where did Labubu even come from? Labubu was created by this guy, an artist born in Hong Kong who grew up in the Netherlands. That's already a pretty unique mix. He grew up surrounded by fairy tales, elves, monsters, and all kinds of strange creatures. And that's exactly where his imagination took off. In 2015, he launched a book series called The Monsters, a fictional world full of weird little beings. And somewhere in that world was Labubu. Back then, no one really paid attention. Sure, a few collectible figurines were floating around, but that was about it. Then came 2019, and that's when everything changed, because that year he signed a deal with Pop Mart. If you don't know them, Pop Mart is this massive toy company super famous across Asia. They started launching all kinds of toys, vinyls, plushies, and they did pretty well. But nothing crazy yet. But here's the thing. When you look at Google Trends, Labubu didn't really blow up until after 2024. That's when it went viral everywhere. So why this sudden obsession? Why is this toy all over the world now? Because when you really look at it, Labubu is not your typical cute toy. It's kinda creepy. It's off. And maybe that's exactly what people love. In a world where toys are perfectly designed, flawless, Labubu stands out because it's imperfect. It feels real. In Japan, they actually have a word for this. It's called kimokawaii. It means creepy cute. Labubu isn't polished. It's strange. It's a little off. And people see themselves in that. Labubu is known as this character who wants to do good, but always ends up causing the opposite. And that hits home for a lot of people. But it's more than that. The color, the style, people pick the one that matches their vibe. The plushie kind of becomes an extension of who you are. And yeah, that explains some of the hype. But here's the thing. Labubu is not the only toy like that. So why are people buying so many of them? Why are some collecting entire armies of these toys? There's something else going on, something addictive, and it all comes down to one thing. Oh, my delivery is here. When Pop Mart started selling Labubu, they used their signature strategy, the blind box. If you don't know how that works, you buy the box, but you have no idea which version you're gonna get. Okay, I'm about to open mine. I'm hoping for the sesame bean. See, now I want to buy another one, but I'm not. But you see what's happening, it's like a lottery. This little game where you just want to win. And that's exactly what happened, but on a massive scale. People started buying tons of them to increase their chances. Instead of buying just one, they would buy the full pack of 6. Because that way, you're guaranteed to get 6 different models. That's genius. Pop Mart convinced people to buy more simply by taking away their ability to choose. It's basically a treasure hunt, and our brains love that. Actually, it reminds me of something that happened just last month. Central C, you know, the British rapper, he had a show in Glasgow.
I'm not in a mood, 'cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and
on the day of the concert, he rolls up with 6 big black vans, his whole crew. He completely privatized the store, and yeah, he bought the entire stock of Labubus on the spot. Later on the same day, he posted a photo with 5 Labubus clipped to his bag. But not just any bag, a Birkin. Yeah, the kind of bag that costs more than a car. Pop Mart are absolute masterminds. On top of the 6 standard models, they always throw in a secret one. And you've got like 1 in 72 chance of getting it. That's what creates addiction. It's just like Pokemon cards. Sure, you want to collect the whole set, but what you really want are the super rare ones. And today, some of those cards are worth crazy money. Remember when Logan Paul bought one for like $5 million? And here's the thing, these plushies, they're pretty cheap, around $20 or $30 in the US. Except for the special editions, those can go way higher. So all of this triggers a powerful psychological effect, something called FOMO. FOMO means fear of missing out. It's a super common term in the stock market, but honestly, it applies everywhere. It's the fear of missing something, the feeling that everyone else is getting on something, except you. To really get this, we need to go back to 2023. That's when Pop Mart launched a new version of Labubu, smaller, keychain-sized. Labubu went from a plushie you leave on your shelf to a bag accessory, something you carry around, something you show off. Suddenly, Labubu wasn't just a toy, it was a style statement. It became fashion. And then everything exploded in April 2024, when Lisa, the singer from Blackpink, posted about it. She took selfies with Labubu, kept mentioning it on social media, even said she was obsessed with it. You have to understand, Lisa has insane influence. On Instagram alone, over 100 million followers. What happened next? Fans started camping outside stores overnight, especially in Thailand, her home country. And that day, it completely turned into the Hunger Games to get one. In fact, the Labubu craze in Thailand got so big, Labubu was officially named a tourism mascot. Yeah, it became a national event. And just like that, it spread. Malaysia, Singapore, Japan. In Malaysia, the line outside the store stretched across 3 floors. Everyone wanted Labubu, and not just to own it. People started customizing them, dressing them up. Some stores even started selling clothes just for Labubu. Yeah, tiny outfits for a toy.
Bring that ass back like a boom 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 boom.
And then came the resellers. You see the long lines outside Pop Mart stores? Many of them were scalpers flipping Labubus on the spot or online on platforms like StockX. And the prices? Insane. Some rare editions sold for $7,000. According to a report, sales jumped from just 100 units sold in all 2023 to 1,000 sold per day in 2025, which of course creates even more scarcity, more sold out signs, and even more FOMO. It's a psychological loop people can't escape. And then more celebrities joined the game. Rihanna, Dua Lipa, Kim Kardashian all spotted carrying Labubus. And you know what? It's not just a girl thing. NBA player Dylan Brooks was walking around with a Labubu clip to his belt the other day. Right now, as you're watching this, there are thousands of Labubus unboxing videos on TikTok.
Hi guys, 3 Labubus have arrived. This is Big Into Energy.
Pop Mart made insane amount of money from Labubu. In 2024 alone, Labubu generated $1.8 billion. Their stock price, it absolutely skyrocketed. At this point, Labubu isn't just a toy, it's a status symbol. Everyone wants one. And the limited editions, they just keep getting crazier. The other day I found one that sold in China for $150,000. At some point you just stopped trying to make sense of it. It went so far that even banks in China started using Labubu to attract customers. Like, open a bank account and you get a Labubu. And you know what? It worked. It worked so well that the government had to ban it. Imagine that. A toy banned from banking promotions because it was too effective. So what's next? Is this going to last, or is it just another trend? Honestly, like most hype cycles, I think it's gonna fade. People will probably move on pretty quickly and jump to the next big thing. Actually, if you look at Google Trends in Thailand, where it all started, it's already over. But still, it's wild to see how people can get so excited about something that is so simple. Thanks for sticking around till the end. I'm really curious. What do you think about all this? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinion on this. And if you're into this kind of story, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you soon.